back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Welcome to your first day at Ghost Hunting Distribution. Read the whiteboard to get started. Head through the door to the next section. Good job. Well done. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Okay. I am going to go back to all starting stuff. And then we're going to go to Tanglewood. Ready up.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment
You
and prepare
are
accordingly
on
before
Steam.
starting the investigation.
Make it a little bit easier.
I've got nothing else
So-
to report, unfortunately.
At the moment, you are on the in left right reader. So your action buttons: E to turn it on, T to turn it off. And when you go close to a ghost, it will make the counter move. And that's the same with any of these. So if you go to G is to drop, you go to Spirit Box, T to activate. I have mine set on text, which I find just to be a little bit easier. It will automatically pop up with questions to ask. Are you friendly, or are you? And then how old you are. And then T again to make it stop. Place something down. So say you've got the book. You C to crouch. So go ahead and grab the other book. Grab this book that's right here. With T or E. Grab the book, yep, and then we're gonna hit C. C to crouch. And then you're going to right click on your mouse. Although I guess you can't do that here. But it will place it instead of just dropping it. If you just drop it, it won't be activated. Okay, that will not be activated and it will not work. Let's go inside with a flashlight and grab the other brain part. I guess get the other one. We'll go inside. The lights are on. And then we'll practice with walking around the house. Now, a lot of people will go in with thermometers. Thermometers will tell you which room it is. It will be, I guess you're in Europe, so it's going to be in Celsius like mine. It will be the lowest point. Actually, let me just go grab that real quick. Thermometer will tell you what room it is. So my personal starting loadout, once you get used to the map, you won't actually need your flashlight because you can always turn on lights when you go in. So I'm just going to leave that one behind. I think all you start off with is what is here on the right, except for the tripods. So you'll start off with flashlights, you'll start off with UAV, you'll start off with the thermometer. You won't have a camera yet. You'll have the EMP reader or EMF reader. You'll have the voice box or spirit box. And then you'll have the little stick here is the dots projector, and then the camera you'll have as well. Those are your starting items. All the rest will come once you level up. And then the whole process when it comes to gear is stupid and complicated. So we'll go with that at a different time. We'll go in. Right now, the ambient temperature is reading just below 10 Celsius. So the room that we are looking for will be even colder than that. Once we get inside though, because the power is on, we're going to right click on this lamp right here because the power is already on. Or left click on the lamp. Right here. Actual lamp itself, it will turn on. There you go. And then I always just pick up those keys just in case, because the ghost will sometimes go and I think that one is E, an E pickup. Unless you switched it. It will be an E. Now, if you heard, there was a door touch, so we're going to turn on our EMF reader. We're just going to turn on this light right here. Now, if we walk over to this door, was it this door? If we walk over to this door, we'll see that our Geiger counter, the EMF reader, is picking up signals. That's how we can tell kind of where it is. One of the evidences would be to get an EMF 5, and that would just swing all the way up. Now, you don't have access to it yet, but cameras, if you take a picture of any of the bones or any of the evidences, you will collect more money for the photos, but you don't have access to the photo cams yet. So all you need to do is just grab it with E. Crouch down if you need to, and then hit E, whatever your pickup is. Now, I did turn on this radio as well. Turn on your EMF reader. Oh, it didn't do it. So I'm going to take out my thermometer because it's somewhere close. And I'm going to watch it dip below. The more lights you have on, the slower your sanity drains. If you want to talk across, you hit mine is B, and you can hear throughout the So I've got like a global talk, so I don't have to push any buttons. But if you are away in a different room, then I would hit my B, hold it down, and then you can hear me talk from across the house. You can't hear me talk? Okay. I don't know why. Yeah, you hit B and that's your radio talk. Now, if the ghost is hunting and you are holding down that B and talking, it will come and find you. So don't. If it hunts, you're just quiet. Now, I think it might be in here, which is nice because basement ghost. I don't like basement ghost. So we're just going to drop our materials here because we know it's here. Then we can go back out to the van, and so we're going to hit G. G is my job. I don't know what yours is. G. Touch more doors. G is my drop, so if you want to drop some gear on the floor, we can always come back for it. There you go. And then to crouch, all you need to do is just hit E again. You can pick it up. We're gonna go out. We're gonna get more gear, and then we'll see. Like we'll bring in that book. We'll bring in some other things as well. If you want, you can pick up the book that's right here that I dropped, and then go. Remember, crouch, and then right-click on the mouse to place it. Okay, place it inside the room. And then we're going to grab UAV because this will show us any fingerprints. We're also going to grab a spirit box, which I think the other one's on the ground here. I'll drop this one right here and pick up that one. Got that guy. And then we're going to pick up a camera as well. And then eventually we'll pick up the dots that are up here. Now the camera actually has two modes to it. You want to pick that up? Yeah, dots will need to have it dark, but oh wait, you probably don't have any hand room. All right, I'll show you here in a second. Shift is sprint. Oh, it's still. All right, J. What is? So, sorry? Yeah, I'll go through the settings when we get out. So going over to overview, it says case and then the case number and then the name, which I'm not going to say because it will hear you, responds to everyone, which means I can actually use the spirit box here and it will respond to everyone that is in the room. So it doesn't matter how many people are in here. Although most of the time, we'll need to have the lights off. And sometimes we'll need the door closed and sometimes it won't respond to anyone. But you know what? I'm not hearing any of that. So let's turn the lights on again. Oh, did you turn it off? Okay. Here's the trick. There is only one ghost that can do that. And it is called a mare. A mare only has the ability to quickly, seriously, turn off a light after. So, this is so easy. We're gonna hit J for your journal. Hit J for your journal. Open it up. Go over to evidence. And then you're gonna click on mare. We're just gonna leave it there for a second. So mare, spirit box, ghost orb, and then ghost writing. So that book that I had you pick up, I need you to come in here, crouch, right click, and place that book. Okay? The book. Toggle over to the book. So you hit G. I need you to pick it up again. It's E. And then you're going to right click on your mouse on the ground. Okay. Yeah, I may have switched my things around. Let me go grab my book. Alright, so that airball event. Yeah. Yeah. That airball event. There are hints and tricks. So Ani, the ghost Ani, cannot do that airball event. So we got ghostwriting. Now, if you have a camera, you can take a picture of it as an interaction and then a photo again to get ghostwriting. So it's been touching doors. I have my UAV light and I'm looking and I'm not seeing any fingerprints whatsoever. So we can go over to the journal. So hit J and go over to evidence. And then we're going to double click on ultraviolet. So it's completely crossed off, eliminating a whole bunch of ghosts. Okay. So we know, sorry? Yeah, the ultraviolet we do not have. It will not give us that ultraviolet. But what we do have is we're going to click on ghostwriting. It's going to have an X through it, which means that is one of the evidences. Now on amateur, it will give us three pieces of evidence. So knowing that the mayor is able to turn off lights as soon as you turn it on, the evidences that we need is spirit box, ghost orb, and ghostwriting. We already got ghostwriting. So ghost orbs is here with a video camera that I've got in my hand. So what we can do is actually set it up. And oops, that is not what I wanted to do. And then we can go out to the van and actually look on the cameras to see if it is there. And then the other one is the spirit box here, which it was not giving us anything. Now it's going to be different with yours because you haven't switched your settings over, but it's either V on your keyboard if you want to pick it up, turn it on, and then you need to verbally like ask it questions. On yours, it's going to be V. I've got mine set to a text. Yeah, we'll change it for you so it's a little bit easier, especially with the speaking portion. So do you want me to do the spirit box? And then you can go out and take a look at the cameras. Here, I'll actually show you the cameras real quick. Here, let's go out to the van. Here, I'll show you the camera. Actually, first, let's turn off the light. So it'll make it, the spirit orbs, you know, show a little bit more. Oh. The cross, yes. If it has, sorry, go ahead. Yes, the slash, the line through it, yeah. That means it is not checked off. That means we cannot get that evidence. And it will eliminate some of the ghosts that it is not. Okay, we're gonna go into the van. I want you to click on the mouse. Now, if we look at the camera here, you see those little floating orbs? Those are ghost orbs. You see those little white dots? Those are, yeah, so those are ghost orbs. We're going to go back into our journal. And we're going to click on ghost orb for evidence. So now we are left with 3 options: Mare, Revenant, and Fae. So if you look at the ghosts and you look at, say, well, we know what the Mare is. It's going to be spirit boxes left. Revenant is freezing temperatures. And then the Fae is the dots projector, which I believe is in your hand. We can go back in and we can test all of those out. We've got a thermometer in there. We've got the spirit box in there. And we've got your dots projector in your hand, which will upgrade and be more amazing once you level up. Okay, so we're going to go back in there. We're going to test out those 3. Now, another thing to look at is your sanity. So we are above where our sanity needs to be, but what we can do, I don't think you have access to it yet, but this on the very end is sanity medication. We're just going to take 1, so you're grab it with E, and then do your activation. There you go. Now we're going to crouch down and grab your dots projector again, which is just right here in that corner, that little black thing. Because we'll need that E to pick up. There you go. And we're going to go back in. So our sanity is now back at 100. We're in light, so that keeps us from our sanity from draining, but when we witness ghost events, it will go down slightly, so, which is fine. We're just here for training purposes. So with your dots, you are going to need it to be dark, really, to see, which is fine. Don't close the door on me. Alright, so I'm going to grab the spirit box. You're going to turn off your light, because you need your dots to see. You're going to switch over to the dots, and you're going to turn it on and just hold it over the room. If you want,
from behind.
There we go. We got spirit box. We're going to go back into our journal, and we're going to click on spirit box because it responded, and we are left with Mare. Now, there's a whole bunch of extra things that you can do, but this we're just learning. So we're done. Now that we know what the ghost is, we can go back out and complete it. And the bone was super convenient, otherwise you gotta go hunting for it, so. The Mare touch was, so when you go in and you turn on the light and it immediately turns it off, only a Mare can do that. There are a couple of ghosts that will have like little secrets. What's that? Yeah. And then there's a couple of ghosts that you can only see through dots and a camera through the van. It will not show itself in real life. Another one will only show evidence or activity if the lights are on or if the breaker is on. Another one will not show any evidence, will not do anything if someone is in the room with it. So there are a lot of ghosts that need time, I guess, to figure it out. But this right here was just more to teach you about each of the items. So, yeah. With the ghost, with a tier 1 camera, the video camera, they like to knock it over, which is a pain in the butt. So sometimes you actually won't get this good view. You'll have to go back in and like adjust. But when it comes to amateur, the hunt is really, really, really low. And the hunt duration is really quick. to be honest, Go ahead. What were you going to ask? Repeat that. Yeah, I can hear you. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's a good thing to watch the videos and just learn different techniques. And to be honest, if I have found, because I've done over 100 levels solo, I have never joined any of the multiplayer matches before. And so I do actually find that dying is a lot easier when you're with other people than it is being solo. And with me, I always find that the ghost will either spawn right on me or I run right into it. So, yeah. Mm. And you know what? A lot of people are actually really good about, teaching and such like that. But it's more about knowing the gear, I guess, and how to use it. So, yeah. When we were in there having the dots out, it's another placeable item, except for it's really, really annoying. Because you get a right click on the area, and most of the time it's pointing in the direction that you are facing. You have to hold down the right button and rotate it to actually face it the way that you want it to. So if you want to come back into the house for just a second, I'll show you. Through the dots, you'll just see a weird green figure walking through it, if it is dots. Yeah. We won't see anything because it's not part of the evidence. It's not our ghost. So if we were to right click on it, say I want it to face me, but if I turn it on, I put it down. Oh, of course it did it this time. Oh no, it will face me. Say I want it to face the other way. I'm going to hold my place button down, which we will work with you on that one. I have to actually hold it down and rotate it with my mouse to face it. And so then if a ghost walks by and it is dots, you will see this tall, giant, or childlike green ghost. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just a ghost messing with the lights. If it's ready to hunt, it's going to slam the door shut. And then it will lock the door and you won't be able to get out. So then when that comes, a good thing to do is go and see where your hiding spots are. So on amateur, all hiding spots are open. So then all you need to do is just come in and then you pull the door shut. And then you're safe. If your electronics are on, it will come and find you. Make sure all of your electronics are off. Okay? Yeah. The EMF reader, your flashlight, anything that's electronic. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that will attract the ghost. Your voice will attract the ghost. So don't go on radio at all. If you go on radio, it will come find you as well. Typically on amateur, what they'll do is when a hunt is over and your lights are on, the lights will turn off. That's how you know that the hunt is over. It is scary. There is one ghost that will find you if you are hiding. It's called the Dio. So if you're hiding and you are found, it's a Dio. But here's the upside of this one. This one, the Dio is like the slowest ghost. You're able to just go into the kitchen. Here, I'll show you where the kitchen is. Diogen, but we call it Dio for short. Yeah. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the journal. Make sure that you have Mare circled. Okay. Okay. So here in the kitchen, make sure to turn on the lights. You're able to walk around this and loop the ghost because it is so slow. You'll see a lot of YouTubers actually loop the ghost when it's full speed. I cannot do that. I am not that good enough to do that. But with a Dio, if you have all of your evidence that points to Dio, do not hide. Okay. Now, there are two positions for the breaker. On amateur, all of the breakers will be on. You do not have to worry about that. One is here in the garage where it is, and the other one is down the basement. I'll show you where that is. So in here, there will be more hiding spots as well. Now, if you turn on too many lights, it will blow the breaker. So when I go through here and I do my sweep, I'm looking for the room, or I'm looking for the bone, or a cursed object, which could be. And I know that it is not the room. I will turn off the light. So I'm going to turn off the light. Although if it's the breaker room, I typically leave it on, but we won't be needing it so much. And then I'll actually go and I will close the door, because sometimes ghosts will like to touch the doors, and I like to know which one it is. The secondary position for this light box will be here up in this wall here. And then when it comes to cursed objects, right here in this main area would be the summoning circle. So once you get your camera, you can take a picture of the summoning circle. It will give you extra money. This time it is the Ouija board. When it comes to the Ouija board, you can go ahead and click, or you actually have to have an empty hand. But once you do that and you ask it questions, don't do it yet. You have to say goodbye. You have to say goodbye. Otherwise, it's going to trigger a hunt. Okay? Oh, yeah. So every single time you use it, you will drain sanity, which will cause a hunt to be more imminent. Now, I think you get 3 questions. Once that 3 questions is up, the board will break, causing a cursed hunt, which will be twice as long. But then you need to hide. So actually, another hiding spot is right here. So then you would crouch. I tend to crouch. And then all electronics off, you are quiet, and if your lights are on, the lights will start, like the overhead lights will start to flicker. And then once the hunt is over, the lights will turn off, then you knowing that the hunt is over. Yeah. With a summoning circle, which is not here, there's going to be 5 red candles. Every single candle that you light, it drains 15% sanity, I think. So, and it once you have it all lit, it will trigger a hunt immediately. People will use it to actually get force the ghost to spawn, so you can get a photo. I don't like the summoning circle. It scares me so much. And if we go back upstairs, so I'll just show you where all the cursed items are. So, and then also the hiding spots as well. So we're going to turn off that light. We're going to close it. So another spot for a cursed item will be in here. It's called a monkey paw. And then there's certain questions you can ask it. So like I require knowledge. I require, there's a couple of things that you can do. I haven't really used the monkey paw all that much, but I find when I go blind. I can't see anything, which is horrible. In here, there are no hiding spots. If we go back in here, I'll show you this item. Sorry. It will kind of be the same. The layout will be different. There will be more rooms. I just find that this one is more easy to learn on. So on top of here, on the trash bin, will spawn the voodoo doll. And then you'll pull the pins on it. So it'll be the same with the Ouija board. You pull some pins on it, and then it will either do little ghost events. But if you hit the heart pin, it will trigger a hunt. So then you would go in here, you would step into locker, you would close, and then wait for the hunt to be over. There's 2 more cursed items. One of them is horrible. I don't really like. They spawn over here on this little table. The tarot cards. Now I've gotten all of them except for one, which is the High Priestess. So yeah, they do different things. The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Hangman. It will kill you instantly. What's that? Okay. Then oops. And here is the nursery, and then up on the shelf will be the spirit box, the music box on the shelf right here. The music box will make the ghost come to you from its haunted room. I saw yesterday a horrible thing. So the people I was playing with yesterday, they were standing right here, and they used the music box, and so the ghost came up on them so quick, and all 3 of them died in like one go. It was horrible. And so then you've got another hiding spot actually in here as well. Yeah. And you have like another hiding. All right, go ahead. It will be actually all cursed items can be in this house. Randomly, it will either be no cursed item or one of those items that I told you about. So this time, it just happens to be the Ouija board. So then we did have a... Oh, I think I just blew the breaker. That's fine. We'll be out of here in just a second. There's another hiding spot here in the closet here. That was all that I wanted to say. And then, yeah, we could be done. We'll get out of here. Yeah, I blew the breaker, which is fine. I left 2 main lights on. Then you would go back into the garage and turn it back on, or down in the basement if it were down there. So being inside and being on with all of the lights on, we didn't really lose any sanity. So when it comes to amateur, you have huge leeway. Now, the only ghost that can hunt actually, I think it's the only ghost that can hunt at 75% is the demon. Yeah. And then here you can see what kind of activity it is doing. So right now, inside the house, it is doing a small event. So maybe touching a door, it may be turning on a radio. With a mare, it will turn off the light. So these are small activities. You can, if a hunt, you can actually see it reach all the way up to a 10 on the, on the activity. And once it drops, back down to 0, then you know that a hunt is done. So if you have a teammate that is inside of the house, you can see it spike. And then if it drops back down, you can message them over the radio and tell them how to stop. Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll go back and I will walk you through what I have for my settings, especially for the voice settings. And then, we'll go from there. You got Mare. So we just click on the keypad here and then it'll take us back.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Oh, I forgot to show you that there are different objectives, but it will only give you objectives that you are able to complete. So you won't have access to the crucifix. So it will never ask you to do this objective. It will only give you objectives that you are able to complete. So you would have completed the investigation, you found the bone evidence, so you got 225 XP. We're gonna go next. I'm gonna go see if you hit escape, because you're probably viewing the multiplayer board. If you hit escape, it will take you back out to the main room, and you're able to look around and such like that. Now, if you hit escape again, it's going to take you into your options. Now I click on audio and my voice input mode is voice activation. That is what I have for mine. That is how I'm able to talk freely without needing to push a button. So go into your options again, and then it's going to be like pause menu, recent players, block players, statistics, and journal. I should automatically have you up on options. I'm going to click on, because there's game, video, and then audio. And then voice input mode, I have voice activation. Yeah. Now for controls, I've switched mine. So my U's I have as T on my keyboard. My place I have as R and B, so my right mouse button. So you can switch them to C or however is more comfortable for you. Actually, I wanted to switch one of these. Okay, with that, I've got to go. I've got to take care of a screaming cat. But I'm not on Discord now. I don't have Discord now. I don't know. I don't have any of that stuff. Go around into the actual I find it's a lot easier than yeah. Or even try the multiplayer. And I've actually just give it a shot and just see. Because they can really help you out. And now that you've got your voice and such like that, you're able to communicate a little bit easier and such. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll be watching your stream as well. And then if you have any questions, yeah, just let me know. All right. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help. Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help. back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help. We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Left current upward.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Hello? Hello?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Yo. Hello. Hello, man.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
What the fuck? Why is everything level 1?
I've got nothing else to report, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, بهمتي. Yeah, of course, no problem, no problem. You have a lighter?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Hello, my brother.
Very
Bro.
good.
Bro.
Very good, very nice.
Change the difficulty to pro.
I cannot see anything.
Where's my intro? What's up,
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Yo, can you ready out? The NPC guy and hate. NPC guy, can you ready out, please? Okay. I don't have any equipment. I can. You know, don't have any equipment.
I do burgers go to the gym. You get bigger buns.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help. There's some jobs ready for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
No speed.
Alright, and let me get some stuff here.
Yeah, I have everything put. You don't need to put anything.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Which ones do you guys want to do? Random?
No, not random. I don't want to play. If the prison comes, I don't want to play that.
Okay. Which
The
one,
big ones. It's so hard to find
Ridgeview
where to go.
Court? Edgefield Road?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Holy fuck, okay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
No, I never.
That might be in basement then. I believe I just found a bone. It was, well, I picked something up. It was like a...
Yeah, could be.
Let's see. Nah, it wasn't.
Are you friendly there, ghost? Where the fuck are you?
Trying to think.
Yeah, we got freezing.
Have we got freezing?
Yep. Freezing temps. Tried the spirit box without nobody in the room.
Okay. I guess me and the other guy will leave then.
Get out the room for a sec. Where are you? Your box.
Get any sound? Yeah, freezing.
Hey, buddy. Let these saboteurs get our sanity down.
Well, the other guy's still in. Hey, come on, we're going.
We can get a perfect in for sure.
Yeah, but it's amateur, so it takes really long to draw sanity there.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, I forgot to mark it off. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have to go now, so.
Alrighty. Fuck, I can't believe I forgot to.
Yeah, it's fine.
I get them next time. Okay, I need help doing this one. One here. We'll do it right there. I need help with this one.
Doing this one?
Yeah, I need help with it. I need to do the challenge mode. I haven't done it yet.
Alright. Let's do it.
I think I have everything. Give me a second. Yeah, I got everything.
I haven't done the challenge either, so I'm pretty sure it helps me too.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a moron.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Yep.
Ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Yeah. What if there's a basement? I don't think the lights work here.
back. There's some jobs ready for you. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help. We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry. Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Okay. Go click on where it says amateur. And let's see. You should be able to cycle through or wait a second, I can't even remember what it is. There should be one where it says no hunts. But underneath the difficulty. Look for one that says no hunt. But you won't get any experience points for it. Unless you're fine with amateur. Okay. Let me leave real quick, and I will look to see how I do the no hunt thing. Okay. Just keep this open. I've got the number. Just give me a sec. I will walk you through it. I'll put it into the stream. Okay, so just give me a sec.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
So apparently we can't do custom 50. So at the moment, underneath custom, it's basically all the same except it's a friendly ghost. The ghost will never hunt. Turning this setting on will result in 0 rewards. So it will give you all of the experience. Well, not the experience, but like it will do all the ghost events and such like that. I believe it's level 50 to do the custom. But this will just, again, just teach you more. So we're going to grab the thermometer, the EMF, to be honest, I wouldn't even bother with a flashlight. You're going in and turning on the light. The only time that you really need a flashlight is if the ghost turns off the light. Then we can go in and, like, say, pick up a UAV light, or even the camera and turn it on to the night vision. So pick up your thermometer because you're allowed 3 items in your hand. Yeah. So I'd leave the flashlight behind. So grab the key, open the door, and all the doors should be closed. After you. We're going to turn on the light. We're going to pause here at the entrance. Didn't even turn on lights while we wait. And then we're looking for a room that is colder than 10. So I just walk around with, unless you actually hear activity, then you know that it's close by, and then you can go to that area. This is not colder than 10, so it's not the room. Turn off the light and close the door. And then move on. It's not this room either because it's not going below 20. I'm gonna go over to nursery. Now we do have a music box in here, but I'm not gonna use it. Alright, so looking. No, the music box is right here. In here, no, because the room is higher than 20 degrees. So it's not this room. We're gonna turn off light, close the door. I don't know why that opened. It's weird. Alright, we are going to go further in. And turn on lights. Then I tend to go to this room first. We're going to turn on the light. Now this room has 3 rooms to it. It's got a main bathroom, which could be it as well. The main bedroom is a no. Because it's, again, higher than 20. We're looking for something below 10. So it's not the main bathroom either, so I'm going to turn off the light. So another thing, that air ball, but that was just an event. No matter what happens, It will not hunt. Okay, in this mode, there's no hunt. That error ball means we can go to evidence, and then we're going to cross off, so double click on Ani. Because I cannot do those error balls. Okay. Double click on the Ani. Because that's not it. It can't do those breath sounds. So at the same time as I'm looking for the room, I'm also looking for the phone. Okay. So I come in here, and I'm still looking for the room, looking for the temperature to be lower than 10, which in here it is not, but I'm going to leave this light on because it's going to be part of my main path. I come in here. That is just an event, it's not a hunt. Remember, it's not. Okay, so we know that the activity is around here somewhere. Alright. That looked like an EMF 5. We will drop our EMFs in here because we know it's going to be somewhere around here. Now I'm going to see if this is the room or not. So my temperature is going down, so it's possibly the kitchen. So then what we do is if we have found the room, we are going to drop all of our items because we can come back to it. And then we're going to go out to the van and get more items. Okay. We can even turn off that light too. I'm going to bring a spirit box. So my hands should be empty. I'm able to pick up the book. And we'll pick up the dots. Okay. So we were able to find evidence of the paranormal with the EMF reader. Again, you won't have access to the parabolic microphone or the motion sensor. Not yet, unless you unlock them. Alright, so we're going to go back in and find more evidence. Oh wait, no, not yet. I don't know yet, for sure, certain. Some people will like to complete all of the objectives to get like a perfect game. But because we are on no hunt, there's no reason for us to do perfect games. Yeah, you can. Okay, so find your right click button or your whatever your placement is. Whatever you changed it to. So that is just a drop. When you hold your placement button down and you look around, you're able to see like a white circle around it. Like on the ground or wherever you're placing it. That one has to be on a flat surface, so it can be on the ground or it can be on a table. Knowing that it is in the kitchen, it would probably be best to do it in the kitchen. You even do it up on the countertop if you wanted to. It would still register. So just find your placement. It's the same that you had used to go in. All right, I'm gonna, let's see, go into your menu, and I'm gonna take a look at what your placement button is. Go into, yep, hit escape. Options. And then go into controls. Now, let's see, scroll down. Your place button is F. You're going to hit F when you're on your book. Mine are just different from yours. I just changed mine. So you're going to hit, yep, there you go. That is placed. You know, it happens. I miss putting buttons all the time. Yep. Now you have dots in your hand, right? All right, so we're gonna do our activation. Now we are able to see it with the lights on, but you probably don't want to just be standing around the whole entire time. So what we can do is do the same thing that we did with a book, and we're going to place it. And then when we're walking around, we can actually possibly see it in the middle while it's in use. And now we've got dots. There was a little thing that just ran right by. And we've got ghostwriting. So now looking at your EMF reader, how high is it going? Yeah, not very high. All right. So we're going to go into our journal. And we're going to click on ghostwriting. Okay. All right. Is it a djinn? No, it cannot be, because we just got ghostwriting. And when we click on that, it will eliminate the djinn. Is it a shade? I would say, I don't know. Yeah. Here. Is it freezing temps? Nope, not quite. It has to go below 0. Quite. Now, I did think I saw dots. Like, it will go up and down. Like, there will be a period of time where it will actually be 0, but then it can go back above. But it has to go completely below. Can't just hover around. So unclick everything. The only evidence that we have for certain is the ghostwriting. Okay. Go into your voice settings and let me see what you have for. All right, so turn off the breaker. Do I have a light source? Okay, I'm gonna grab this and you're gonna follow me, okay? We're gonna go find the breaker. So we're gonna... There's the bone right there on the ground. And then we're going to turn on the lights. So if you want to pick up the bone, that will give you extra money. But again, we're doing a no experience run. So I think the only thing that we have not really tried is the camera and spirit box. Now, I thought that I saw something in the dots. I'm not 100% sure. But we can wait for that as well. So go back into your voice settings. Go into escape. Just so I can see what your voice settings are for the spirit box. Go into audio. Go into controls. Let's see. Maybe it's underneath game. There's an option for what was it? When I use the spirit box, I just use my mouse to ask questions. I'm gonna try and do that for you. To go underneath game. What do I have? Give me a sec. Options. And text. All right, so it is game and the voice recognition mode. Click on game. And it should be text, voice, and then voice recognition mode. And then yeah, so Vosk changed to text. No, not Vosk. So go through the options and find text. There you go. Apply. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the spirit box. You're gonna pick it up. Oh, I just touched the door. That's just me. The spirit box is right here in front of me. And then click on it to activate it. No, I did not. There you go. Now click on the answers, questions. There you go. Yeah, you just click randomly throughout them. So going into the journal, it says it responds to people who are alone. That means I cannot be there next to you. And if you do hear voices, that means it is the spirit box. Okay, do you hear voices? Right here. Did you hear voices? You did not? Okay. Now while you were doing that, I did see dots. There was someone that ran through. Do you want to drop it and see if I can do it. But then you need to, yeah, put it on the ground. But then you need to leave the room. Yeah. Because it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you want to leave the kitchen and go into the living room. Because this ghost only responds to people who are. Okay, so. You want to get out of the room while I try? Living room? So if we saw dots, that only leaves us with 2 ghosts, Diogen and. So Diogen with box. And then the last is Ghost Orb. So we're gonna go back and grab it. Alright. Go back. Video camera. And then we don't actually need to place it down. We're not in any danger of being hunted because it is what it is. Like right now we are at 56 and 60, which means it is able to hunt, but again, we are in a mode where it's not going to get hunted. We're going to turn it on to night mode. Turn this off just to make it a little bit easier to see. Now, what do you see? Yeah, so you're going to see little floating white dots. That's what we're looking for. We're looking towards the kitchen. Okay. Now look at the little screen and see if you can see dots. And it's not going to be in the dining room, it's going to be towards the kitchen. Just hold it there for a second and see if you see any white dots. Another thing I set my camera down on the table, so if you want to, we can go back to the van and take a look. I'm gonna stay behind and show you the dots as well. Okay. I have a camera that's set up in there as well. All you need to switch cameras. So I have one that is set up right here. Yours is further back. The dots. Yeah. So now what I was wanting to show you was the dots here. So if you just want to stay, eventually you will see a figure walk through the dots. Okay. You may have to wait a little bit, but again, we're not going to get hunted, so we don't have to worry about our sanity going down. This is just more for learning, all right? If you wanted to go grab your own dots, we're just pointing it at the kitchen, because we know the ghost is here. And we're just gonna point it at the kitchen, and that's all we're doing, okay? And eventually you will see a figure walking through. And when you get higher equipment, the dots will be a whole lot better. And when you're alone and you're doing the dots and you're walking around and you just see like this giant green figure walking next to you, it's a little bit alarming, but yeah. Do you see that thing in the corner? Over here? You see it walk? We'll watch again, okay? Oh, yeah, just walked right by. And then listening to your teammates, and when they're talking, they will tell you what they see as well. Just hold it still, and then you'll be able to pick up on something. Okay? I'll wait until you actually see it yourself, and then you'll be like, oh, that's what it looks like. It'll pick up on ghost movement. It'll be, yeah, one of the evidences. Now you are able to see it when the lights are on, but it's a lot harder to actually see it. The same with the ghost orbs. So it is dots. So Turtle Fae. But we're gonna wait for you to actually see it. Okay. It is opening a door. It will interact with areas around the ghost room. If we didn't know that it was dot, we would use you to check the door for a UAV. We know that it's not it. And then when you're looking for UAV, you're going to want to look at the middle portion of it. Not at the handle, but in the very middle. Okay. Yeah. Just let me know when you actually see the ghost in the dots. Okay. That way you know what it looks like. Yeah, EMF, it will not be a 5. It cannot show a 5 because it's not part of our evidence. The highest that will go is a 4. it will never ever show a 5 because it's not part of our evidence. Do you see that? I think you were in your journal. We'll wait for again, okay? Yeah. Now, Thays, if we were playing a real game, Thays are really quick. Just stay out of your journal for a little bit and just watch your dots. So there it is again. Just walking around the corner back here. So if you see like anything that moves on your screen with your dots, because that one was kind of faint, wasn't a big one. Sometimes they're quite bright and others they're not so much. So look at your screen, you notice how your dots are standing perfectly still. You will see a disturbance within those dots if it is it. Okay. Do you see it? There you go. That is what that looks like, all right? Yep, so it's a Thay. We got it. And now we... Oh, and it turned it on. That's weird. When it turned it off, that's funny. All right. So by this point of time, it would have hunted us because we were in there for so long. Do you see how low our sanity is? Because we were in the dark for so long. Yeah, it would have. Go ahead.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
That would be funny. Alright, so because we've got no hunt on, we don't get any experience. But this is just to teach you, like, what to look for. Are you fine with that? Okay, we'll do another one. Okay. And I suggest don't even bother with doing, like, the weekly. Just don't even bother. Just stick with pink.
All right, we're here.
Just do this mode or this map. Okay, so we're not even going to bother with book yet. We're going to do thermometer, EMF, and then let's take the camera, the video camera, all right? Yeah, drop the book. Yeah, drop the book. We're going to take a video camera. Now this one actually does have night vision on it, so you can actually like see where you're going as well. But our first one is going to be the thermometer, just to take a look at which room it is. So again, we're looking for a room that is cooler than 10 degrees. Turn the light. I always take the key. Turn on the light. We're going to pause here a moment. So our temperature is going up, so entrance probably is not the room. We're going to go into the boys' room, turn a light. We're going to wait a second. And if it goes up above 20, then yeah, it's not the room. Which looks like it's not. So we're gonna turn off the light. This is just what I do, so I know that I've checked. Oh. So it just touched this door. We know that it is somewhere around here, so it's probably going to be in this bathroom. We're gonna pause here a moment. And the temperature, why did it go up? Okay, so it might actually be a hallway ghost. Yeah, we're looking for an EMF of 5. So we're gonna go in here because it can touch doors through rooms and such like that. So we're gonna pause here for a moment. Why is the temperature being wonky? So it's not the nursery. I'm gonna go back to the boys' room and check temperature there. You can if you want to, yeah. Okay. So coming back to the boys' room, my temperature has gone below 20. So it will be here in the boys' bedroom. Okay, so it's here in the boys' bedroom, back where we first started. So now we can check our camera. We're going to turn off the light. We're going to turn it on to night mode. You see the orb? Okay, so we know it is ghost orbs. That is our first evidence. So we're going to go into our journal. So just hit J. And then go over to evidence, and we saw ghost orbs. Okay. Okay, so now we can turn back on the light. We don't need the camera anymore, not really. But I'm still gonna set it up anyway. So I've got my camera back over here by this light stand table. But we'll keep our light on. We will go and get some more stuff. So we're going to go pick up a UAV. And then we can also grab the book. When you do go in, make sure that your hands are empty, because that way you can carry in more stuff. So it's okay if we already have an EMF in there. We already have a thermometer in there, so just drop it on the ground. So pick up your book. We're going to grab a UAV. The black one. Yep. And then I think for your hands. Yeah, all right, let's go. When you hear a door touch, what I like to do, I will shut. Right? Oh, we do have UAV. There you go. We're gonna mark that down on our evidence. So hit J. You don't need to escape into journal. You can hit J. We're gonna click on ultraviolet. So now we're down Banshee, Huntu, and Baki. Now, here is a I don't even know if it's true or not. I think there is a ghost that will actually have 6 fingers. 5. I just can't remember what it is. Oh, and I think it actually touched the window as well, if you wanted to check. I don't know, I think that's on you. So it looked like it did ghost writing. No, it did not do ghost writing. I haven't actually noticed it that much to be able to determine that. Alright, so looking at the thermometer, or actually if you're doing spirit box, I'm looking at overview and it says respond to people who are alone. I'm gonna leave the room. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the light, so come back in here. Go back in. Go in. You in. You gotta be in the room. And then I'm gonna shut the door. And then you're going to click on Are You Friendly? Where are you? And how old are you? Okay. But probably it's not that then. Okay. We're just gonna drop it. That. No, what one are we missing? You have dots? Here, I'll drop mine. I'll go grab it up. Then you're just gonna stand here and you're gonna look for dots. I'll be right back. Okay, so looking at what we have left. For evidence, we've got Banshee, Hunter, and Obak. So for Banshee, the evidence that is dots. And then we also Hunter. We would need freezing temperatures. And then Obake. We'll just need to go through and see what is left. So again, what we can do, because we can set down our dots. So it's pointing actually towards up over here. And then we'll go into the ban and okay. Now, I want you to put this here. Pick up the thermometer right here. And the thermometer is right here on the corner. If you need to, drop something. And then pick up the thermometer. So hit G on something. And then come over and look at the thermometer. Yep. Now take a look. Is it below 0? Okay, so now we know that it's sure. We have a Hantu. And that's it. Well, if you want to, we can go find the bone. Oh no, I guess it really doesn't matter because we're on no XP. It really doesn't matter. So yeah, we found the ghost, and our job is done. That's it.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Okay, we'll do one more, and then I've got to get going. Now keep in mind, if you're an amateur, if you are in the dark for too long,
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
if you're in the dark for too long, it will hunt. Again, we're going to start with our thermometer.
To a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
And then the EMF, and then camera, or even the UAV if you wanted to. So then the thermometer. Thermometer should be number 1. Because it will tell you what to do. And then whatever extra little piece you want. So you've got 2 items, you have room for 1 more. Oh, you got the camera. Never mind. Alright, let's go. So again, thermometer is going to be my number 1 item. And then once we find the room, then we switch to the other items. Open, light, key. We're just going to stand here a moment. We're going to see... Yeah, the temperature is above 20. Oh, no, it's coming back down. No, it's 20. But it's not here. Let me go to the next room. And turn the light. We're going to wait for it to adjust. And it's not going below 20. Oh, yeah, no, it's going back above 20. But it's not this room. So go to the next room. And make sure that if you do have your EMF out, make sure that it's actually on. Otherwise, it won't detect anything. Okay, so I have below 20 temperatures in here. So this is the ghost room. Okay, so we're going to drop our thermometer. We can actually even drop up. Well, it was below 20, but I can't say that it's below freezing. That will happen over time. So I'm just going to drop this here, and we'll check it later. we can actually now check for orbs. Okay, so we're going to touch the door. We're going to turn off the light. We're going to take a look around. Just for a moment. Sometimes the ghost orbs tend to be a little bit, I don't know, frustrating to view. Like they won't actually happen right away. But we're going to turn it on because I don't see anything yet. I'm going to set my camera up right now. And then we'll go out and we'll get more materials. Okay. So you can either set it up on the corner of the bathtub right over here. I've got mine set up on the counter. If you want, have yours set up, if you're doing it right there, face it towards the bathtub. You'll need to use your mouse to maneuver it to the direction you want it. Which is stupid. Okay, there you go. Now it's facing towards the bathtub. Right. We're gonna go out, grab more material. So I'm going to pick up UAV. We're going to pick up the book. Yeah, we don't need the thermometer. Yeah, just leave that there. We're going to pick up spirit box. Now, if you look up here underneath at the board, so look up at the board right now. This will give you a hint. It says responds to everyone. And that specifically means the spirit box. Which means that I can be in the same room as the spirit box to be able to use it. Okay, so let's go in, we'll place our stuff down, and then we'll go. Now, if it's for real, there's a countdown up here. And so we would have like 30 seconds before it's able to hunt. But with amateur, the hunts are low. We'll go in, we'll put our stuff down, and then we'll see what we can find, okay? Where'd you go? Don't come back this way. All of our evidence has to be in the... You're gonna put your F button. That took place. Don't like me. Actually, let's turn off light. We'll close the door. It does not like me. I don't know. It doesn't like me too much. Alright, so now at this point in time, I would go and take a look at... Oh. Door. What's your EMF reading? What did it say? So at this point, I would go and I would take... Oh, That is not what I wanted to pick up. That back down. I'm going to check temperatures again. We're sitting at about 3 Celsius. So not quite there yet. Make sure that our doors are closed. But when it does touch a door, we're able to check to see if it's UAV. Okay, so it just touched a door. And I'm looking with my UAV and I am not seeing any UAV. We know that it's probably not it. And not high enough to be a 5. We won't rule it out quite yet. You want to go out and grab the dots? This thing is stubborn. It must be, that's right. Alright, so it just did an activity. I am now looking at my temp. It is below freezing. So freezing is one of our evidence. Okay. And now it turned on the shower, so that's part of an activity. So if you wanted to, if you had a camera, you would take a picture of it and it would get you extra money. So that is all we have at the moment. I bet you if we were to leave completely, we would have ghostwriting. Let's leave. Oh, that is an EMF 5. We have EMF 5 as our evidence. Okay. Yeah. So let's leave. Completely. We're gonna go grab those dots. And then we'll go from there. Stop reading. So let's go. Actually, let's take a look at what we have left. Gin, Shade, Oni, the Twist. Gin would be Ultraviolet, which we didn't see. Shade is going to be Ghost Writing. What else did I say? Oni and Twist. Oni is Dots. And the Twins is Spirit Box. Okay, so we got everything in there except for the dots. We'll go back in. We'll take a look at ghost writing. You missed it. No, there is no ghost writing. It's probably not shade, but you missed it. The ghost was. We're gonna take a look at dots now. And that we're missing. Actually, we can just turn that. Again, touch the door. Look again, but I don't think it's that. Oh, that's the wrong door. Alright, so turned off the breaker. Let's go find the breaker. Again, we're no chance for us to be hunted. Alright, it's gonna be down. Please. Gonna be down. Yeah, so what you'll get used to that. You won't actually need the flashlight. Let's turn off that dude. This one's really hard. Yep. It's just an event. It's just an event. It was just an event. So again, it will show you all of the events, but it will not do a hunt. Not in this case. Oh. I think it just blocked. It may be dot. I'll have to double check to see, but and in here for a little bit longer. I don't know. Oh, did you see it? So we've got dots. So it's an Oni. If you want, we can wait a little bit longer for you to be able to see it. It's a little bit tough because this room is so small. Yeah. I actually set it up in the radiator. Just let me see real quick. Kind of. Oh, I just turned off the lights again. Which it really doesn't matter. We're just here to see the dog. Let me know when you actually see them. Again, when you're sitting in the dark, it drain your sanity. An amateur, the hunt is better to hunt, I guess. Then you would just need to find your hiding spots and such. Let me know when you. What was that? Amateur is the lowest one. That would probably be the safest one to play. In the meantime. Yeah. You saw it? Okay. So once you get used to the map, you won't need a flashlight. Okay, so you've got Ani. Okay. Alright, yeah, just mess around.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Alright. Alright, so I gotta take off, but I'll still watch. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah.